Hey guys, and congratulations on your Be Healthy pack. So today I'm going to show you my regimen for taking products in the Be Healthy pack. Now you can adjust this the way that you feel is right for your body. This is what I have found to be the most effective for my protocol and my goals and what I'm looking for. So the first thing I do when I get out of bed in the morning, I grab sulfur. Sulfur is the first thing that goes into my body on a daily basis. There's a little scoop inside here, and I take about 2 scoops of this. When you're starting out, I would definitely take 1 scoop of this, and what I do is I mix it in water, just a little bit of water, warm water that's sitting out on the counter, mix it up and drink it down. It is a very bitter tasting mineral, so be aware of that. Sulfur went out of our food chain in the 1940s, so pretty much everybody walking around is deficient in sulfur, and it does multiple things. I have an article, 21 Reasons to take organic sulfur or add organic sulfur daily to your regimen. So if you need that article, please reach out and I would be happy to send that to you. But sulfur is a huge anti-inflammatory. It's also a liver detoxer. It also helps transfer oxygen in and out of your cells. So it's super necessary. If you have children under the age of 6, I would probably give them like 1/4 of a teaspoon. When my kids were little, I used to mix it in pineapple juice because it was really sweet, organic pineapple juice. So you can mix it into their juice, you can mix it into a smoothie, but get 1/2 teaspoon. Under 6, 1/4 of a teaspoon. 6 to 12, 13, I would say 1/2 of a scoop. And then 14 and above, they need a whole scoop. And you can do this multiple times a day. Also, sulfur is great for, instead of reaching for that Advil, reach for your sulfur. It comes in a tub form, and it also comes in capsules, so when you're traveling. Now, Samantha, my daughter, takes 2 capsules every day. 1 serving of capsules is 3 caps, so she gets 2 capsules in the morning with her energy. So that's the first thing that goes into my body. The second thing that goes into my body is energy. So again, there's a scoop in here. Mix it with 4 to 6 ounces of water and drink that quickly. There's also packets of energy in different variety packs. Now this is going to give you dialed in focus. It should be called focus, not energy. It's not going to give you jitters. This has got B vitamins, it's got some greens in there, brain food. This is awesome for your adrenal glands. I stopped drinking coffee 5 years ago and went strictly for energy. I might do another energy around 3 o'clock if I need to do a presentation at night, but don't do it right before bed because you probably won't go to sleep, because this does get you dialed in, focused, and get that brain going. So energy is the second thing that I do. The third thing I do is I do Metabolic 1. So Metabolic 1 is like a healthy fat burner. It keeps your metabolism going. It gives your body and your adrenal glands the support it needs to function and rev up and work right. Okay, so if you're sluggish, or if you deal with fatigue, this is great. This is also amazing for regulating your blood sugars. My type 2 diabetics have an awesome time with the Metabolic 1. And rule of thumb, you can take up to 3 capsules before breakfast and then again before lunch. But you want to, 1 is kind of mild, 2 is medium, 3 would be hot. Okay, so I take 2 capsules in the morning, every morning, and then I take 2 capsules before lunch. About 30 minutes prior to eating food, I take another 2 capsules. Then the next thing to go into my body is my probiotics. So the serving size in this is 2 probiotics. My daughter gets 1 of these in the morning. And this is super important, guys. It is so important for you to keep your GI tract balanced and have a mixture of healthy bacteria. So this is healthy bacteria that should have been in there in the first place. I mean, if you've ever been on a cycle of antibiotics, you need to be on probiotics because you have to get that GI tract balanced back out. This is extended release, so it actually goes through your stomach acid into the intestines where it's needed, and then it releases in there. This is imperative for healthy gut flora. Anybody that has any kind of issues with stomach issues, you need to be taking a probiotic on a daily basis to keep that regulated. So that's my morning regimen, right? Before breakfast. Now my breakfast usually consists of one of our shakes, whether it's a Health Trim shake in your Be Healthy pack. You get the matcha green tea, ceremonial green tea shake. Now this is the cleanest, highest quality protein replacement shake I have ever seen on the market. It is got ceremonial green tea in that, matcha green tea, and the EGCGs in that, which are antioxidants, are off the chain. I know the lady that sources, personally, I know who our source is that gets us our green tea. It is the highest quality matcha there is on the planet. And it's got coconut sugar, it's got 19 grams of protein. It's just clean. It's the cleanest protein, and it's so good for you on so many levels as far as antioxidants, minerals, vitamins. You can give this to your children as well. This is safe for the kids. It's not a very pretty color, but they get used to it. And then when I mix my protein shake, I usually mix it with coconut water. You can do it with like an almond milk or a nut-based milk. It's just going to make it a little bit more creamy. You can throw frozen fruit in there with it, a frozen banana, sometimes peanut butter. Always add your Mila to your protein shakes. That's an easy way to get it into your kids. So the Mila is ground chia seed. There's 3,000 milligrams of omega-3s in one serving of this. And if you don't know what omega-3s are, do your research, start Googling it. Omega-3 benefits, and you will find multiple medical studies with pretty much every single disease out there, how omega-3s helps every single disease out there. It's a huge anti-inflammatory. It's essential fatty acids for our brain. Your children need this badly. So get as much in your children as possible. There's also other recipes. That's why you guys need to be plugged into our Changing Lives with Pure page, my Lifestyle Wellness Group page, and the Life Changers page on Facebook, because we share multiple recipes on there on how you can get this into your children. Besides smoothies, you can get it into your children with pancakes, muffins. It keeps its integrity up to 400 degrees, so if you're cooking at 350, you're good. It keeps the oils and the integrity. It looks like pepper. I keep mine in a Tupperware container, just so it's easier, because sometimes these don't close that well. So I keep it in a Tupperware container here. But it just looks like pepper. Get as much as that in your kids as possible. Another thing that's in your pack, excuse me, another thing that's in your pack is Pure Cafe. This is like a coffee substitute replacement, but it also has green coffee bean, which is a natural fat burner. And I sometimes will open up one of these packs and I will put it in my smoothie as well, and add some peanut butter. It just gives it a different taste. This is awesome for a couple days before you have an event. Like I have an event that I need to, drain my water. Then this is great for that. So it acts kind of as a diuretic. It's got B6, B12, Garcinia cambogia. It's got 400 milligrams of green coffee bean extract per serving. So a great, healthy replacement for coffee. And then, so that's pretty much my breakfast. Now, we've got 2 cleansing and detox products that are in your Be Healthy pack. 1, you've got the daily detox, and 2, you've got the liquid cleanse, okay? You do not want to use these at the same time. So it's either or. I would suggest that when you start, that you use the cleanse for the first, I would say maybe 7 to 14 days. And you take this at night before you go to bed. It is a dropper. See that dropper? You just fill up that dropper. I add it to some water, swirl it around, drink it down. That's liquid cleanse. Now, when you're not using the liquid cleanse, the daily detox is another gentle detoxer that I would take after my breakfast. So I would take all my Sulfur, my Probiotics, my Met1, my Energy, eat my breakfast. If my breakfast is gonna be a shake, I've got my Mila, my matcha, maybe sometimes I have my Pure Cafe, and then I would do my daily detox, 2 capsules. This is full of turmeric and all kinds of herbs that are targeted to daily detox you. You know that we come in contact with over 500 toxins on a daily basis. So if you're coming in contact with toxins on a daily basis, you need to detox and cleanse on a daily basis. So it's either the daily detox or it's a liquid cleanse. This is a little bit more potent and a more strong cleanse and detox, or this targets the 7 channels of elimination. So pick one, start with this one, and then use this for maintenance. Then I like to take my superfruits around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and on the top of your calcium there comes a little cup, and I use that little cup. The top of that cup is like an ounce. So I do my superfruits individually. You've got your acai, which is high auric level, which means it's very high in antioxidants. If you don't know what antioxidants are, look them up. They fight free radicals in your body, which are the bad things in your body. They kill them and keep you disease free. So acai is great for your skin, your hair, your nails, actually healing for your GI tract. High antioxidants. The goji berry. Goji is wonderful for any kind of blood flow. It increases blood flow to any areas of your body. It's also called the happy berry because it releases some neurotransmitter chemicals and hormones in your body that make sure that your brain is balanced out and you're in the right place at the right time, and your brain is functioning. It's also very effective for cleaning out your blood. There's actually a study on purelifechangers.com that was done by a doctor at Johns Hopkins that shows what goji does to your red and white blood cells under a microscope. So for us science nerds, super cool what goji does. So goji, I like that. I take an ounce of that a day. I usually start off with my Noni because nasty Noni does not taste good. I will warn you right now. It tastes and it smells like dirty feet, if you would imagine what they would taste or smell like. We know what they smell like sometimes. But Noni is such a powerful fruit. It has anti-cancer, antiviral, anti-parasitic qualities. It has antibacterial. I mean, gout. If you suffer from gout, if you have any kind of GI issues, you want to take Noni on a consistent basis. I have someone on my team that suffered from a few years from colitis, Crohn's and colitis. And it was so hard getting her to start taking Noni, but now she doesn't live without it because she knows how healing it is to your GI tract. If you come home and you have an issue and you have an upset stomach, this is the first thing I do. I take an ounce of Noni, on the hour, every hour, until it is resolved. I don't have any mangosteen. I'm out of mangosteen. I'm waiting for my shipment, but mangosteen comes in a yellow bottle like this. Mangosteen is known as the queen of fruits. It is a huge anti-inflammatory. It's pretty bland. And all the kids, all these superfruits can be taken by kids. So what I would suggest is, that if the child is under 6 years of age, I would suggest a 1/4 of an ounce for them. Ages 6 to 12, I would suggest a 1/2 ounce. And after 12, 13, they can take a whole ounce. It's just food. That's all it is. It's juice. Also, I chase all of my superfruits down with our Goyin. Goyin this is our best tasting product. It's made out of 20 different super fruits and herbs, and they're combined so that they give your body a balancing effect. It's a balancing blend. So it balances your pH, it balances your hormones, gets you alkaline. All of our products are designed to work together and get you alkaline as quickly as possible. Goyin, you've got to siphon it for your kids. So same thing, under 6 years old, you want a 1/4 of an ounce. 6 to 12, a 1/2 ounce, and over 12, an ounce. Actually, if you have a teenager, you might want to give them 2 or 3 ounces broken up throughout the day. If they're going through their, their cycle, their menstrual cycle, if they're having any kind of anxiety or any kind of depression, or their mood is kind of off, this is what you go for, Goyin. This is also awesome for gout. This combination right here, gout, gone. So I do my superfruits in the middle of the day. Now, I have some families that make a smoothie and they put everything, all the superfruits in the morning. However you choose to get this into your kids, into your family, go for it. And I'm always here to help. Daily Build is another thing. This is our multivitamin. This is the most complete, most comprehensive, strongest, most pure multivitamin on the market. I mean, have you looked at the label and seen what is in here? I mean, it's got a phytonutrient blend, it's got a trace mineral blend, superfruit, it's got algae, it's got amino acids. I mean, this right here is the best. Now, it comes in liquid form, and when you open all the liquids, except for the cleanse does not need to be in the refrigerator, but all the other liquids, the superfruits, the Goyin, the calcium, when you open these, they need to go in the fridge. But this, you take an ounce a day. I prefer to take Daily Build after I have some food in my stomach. I usually take it after dinner, actually. That's where I have put it into my regimen. But if you're eating food for breakfast or lunch, you do it after that. It comes in a capsule form, so when you're traveling, you can take it in a capsule form. Again, for kids, I would say 6 to 12. For the under 6-year-olds, the vitamins that they're going to get from the Mila and the Sulfur and all the superfruits, that's plenty of vitamins for them. But, if you've got a child that is vitamin deficient after 6 years old, I would give them just a little bit of this, mix it in with their Goyin and it will taste fine. But then, 13 and up, 1/2 ounce, and then 18 and up, an ounce for sure. And I do that with food in my stomach. Nighttime regimen. So before bed, I go back to my Sulfur. So Sulfur lasts in your body about 12 hours. So first thing in the morning, last thing before I go to bed. Sulfur, I do Sulfur before I go to bed. Then I do my liquid cleanse if I haven't taken the daily detox. And then my calcium MK. Like I said, there's a cup that comes on here. This is an ounce. This goes in the refrigerator. Make sure you shake this up. This tastes really good after the cleanse. It tastes like an orange creamsicle. Super important. We are all deficient in magnesium, calcium, vitamin D. This has a perfect formulation. You need magnesium to be able to push the calcium back into your bones. So bone health, joint health, heart health, sleeping. This is amazing. I highly recommend taking this calcium on a daily. There's a couple other products that are in your pack that you don't necessarily have to take on a daily. You've got Skin Defense. This is an amazing product. I keep this on me at all times, So this is great for, and you can just spray this right on your skin, right on your hands. Instead of a hand sanitizer, you know, spray it right on your hands. I put it on my face, on the kids. I suggest to my parents that have kids in daycare to keep this in their car, and when they pick up their kid from daycare, they spray their kid all off before that kid gets in the car and carries all that germs with them. This has hypochlorous acid in it, which is the same stuff that our white blood cells release to kill germs and viruses. So very important to have that skin defense on you at all times. Then another thing that we have in a Be Healthy pack is silver, colloidal silver. Do some research on colloidal silver. It has been used in holistic medicine for so many, many years. Again, anti-parasitic, antibacterial, antiviral. I suggest that, you know, if a kid has some congestion, you can spray it on their nose, get it up their nose, sniff so it can kill the germs. This is great for pink eye. If you have a burn, you can spray it right on the burn. The burn goes away within no time. So this is something that you always have to keep in your cabinet for your children. It is so important, and it's a natural remedy. One other thing that I do not have that comes in a capsule form that came into your package is sleep trim. I don't have a problem sleeping, but a lot of people do. And when you start using the products and you balance out your hormones and you start correcting your system and it comes back into balance, you'll find, and you're getting the right minerals, vitamins, and nutrition, you'll find that your sleep will improve anyways. But for those people starting out on a regimen, we do have the Melotrim, which is a natural melatonin sleep aid that you can take. But I would suggest not becoming dependent on it, just have you help to get through, through a time, or if you're very stressed out, if you're having some kind of stressful period in your life and you're not sleeping, then go ahead and take the Melotrim. But once everything balances out, you should be just fine on your sleep. Well, I hope this helped. If you guys have any questions, like I said, make sure that you're part of Changing Lives with Pure Facebook group. Make sure you're part of the Life Changers Facebook page, our team page, and make sure you are part of the Lifestyle Wellness group, where I have experts in the field on these products teaching you why they're important for your body. Thank you very much.